Get ready, legends. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of global news. First up, Kazakhstan is sounding the alarm on the rapidly shallowing Caspian Sea, launching an urgent international program to save this vital body of water. President Kassym-Jomart is calling for a united front, but are they addressing their own water management issues? Then, we're shifting gears to the financial world, where institutional investors are making big moves with International Business Machines Corporation. First, Dallas Securities Inc. has trimmed its stake, but other major players are buying in big time. What does this mean for IBM's future? Next, get ready for some major legal news in the world of sports. Professional swimmers are set to receive a significant settlement from World Aquatics, potentially clearing the path for Olympic dreams without losing eligibility. We break down the details of this multi-million-dollar deal. And finally, we're celebrating global citizenship with the William O. Lockridge Community Foundation's incredible educational exchange program in Angola. Young ambassadors are building bridges, learning history, and gaining invaluable life experiences. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Kazakhstan sounds the alarm on a shrinking Caspian Sea. This isn't just a regional problem anymore. The rapid shallowing of the Caspian Sea has escalated into a full-blown international crisis. Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart is spearheading a crucial initiative, emphasizing that saving this vital body of water requires collective global action and the immediate adoption of an intergovernmental program. Since the early 2000s, the Caspian has been steadily losing water, hitting historic lows, and particularly impacting the northern basin shared by Russia and Kazakhstan due to reduced flow from the Volga River. President Tokayev believes this issue transcends the 5 bordering nations, Russia, Iran, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, and Kazakhstan, and needs broader international participation. He's even proposed a specialized international organization after discussions in China. While advocating for global cooperation, Tokayev also candidly addressed Kazakhstan's internal water management struggles, citing significant losses in irrigation systems and outdated technology. To combat this, he's pushing for a unified, AI-powered digital platform for water resource monitoring and a national water balance, aiming to secure long-term water policy and attract investment. Environmental safety is now being championed as a national ideology, building on initiatives like the Clean Kazakhstan project, which has already seen extensive land reclamation and tree planting. Tokayev envisions Kazakhstan becoming a green exemplar for future generations, calling for integrated environmental education across all levels of schooling. Don't go anywhere, because the financial markets are buzzing with big moves. Next up, we're diving into the latest investor plays involving tech giant International Business Machines Corporation. IBM stock sees major institutional shifts. Wall Street is abuzz as institutional investors adjust their positions in International Business Machines Corporation. First, Dallas Securities Inc. recently trimmed its stake by over 20%, offloading 3,621 shares in the first quarter. While this move reduced their holding to 13,277 shares, representing about 1.4% of their portfolio, it signals a strategic shift for the firm. However, the narrative around IBM is far from one-sided. Other major players are making significant investments. Gamma Investing LLC dramatically boosted its stake by over 29,000%, acquiring an additional 4,384,958 shares. Similarly, Nuveen LLC and GQG Partners LLC have initiated new, substantial positions, while Vanguard Group Inc. and Price T. Rowe Associates Inc. (MD) have also increased their holdings. Currently, institutional investors hold nearly 59% of IBM stock. The tech giant recently reported strong quarterly earnings, surpassing analyst expectations with $2.80 earnings per share and $16.98 billion in revenue, marking a 7.7% year-over-year increase. Despite a mixed analyst consensus rating of hold, several firms have recently upgraded their price targets, with Wedbush issuing an outperform rating and Goldman Sachs and Stifel Nicolaus reiterating buy ratings. IBM's robust dividend, with a current annualized payout of $6.72 and a yield of 2.7%, also remains a key factor for investors. The company's focus on hybrid cloud and AI platforms positions it strategically in the evolving tech landscape. But the market isn't the only place where big decisions are being made. We're heading to the world of professional swimming for a major legal victory that could change everything. Swimmers secure a massive settlement, clearing Olympic paths. In a landmark victory for professional athletes, the international governing body for swimming, World Aquatics, has agreed to a substantial $4.6 million US settlement. This groundbreaking deal will permit professional swimmers to compete in independent events without jeopardizing their eligibility for the Olympic Games. The proposed class action settlement, filed on September 5 in federal court in San Francisco, awaits judicial approval. Swimmers had accused World Aquatics of orchestrating a boycott against the International Swimming League and unlawfully preventing them from earning appearance fees and prize money. While World Aquatics has denied any wrongdoing, agreeing to the settlement marks a significant concession. This agreement, however, does not impact a separate lawsuit filed by the International Swimming League against World Aquatics in 2018. This resolution is a huge win for athletes seeking fair competition and the right to monetize their careers, potentially reshaping the landscape of professional swimming. And from the competitive pools to the global stage, we have an inspiring story of youth empowerment. Get ready to meet the young leaders making a difference through international cultural exchange. Young ambassadors forge global connections in Angola. The William O. Lockridge Community Foundation, WOLCF, is celebrating the successful completion of its international educational and cultural exchange program in Luanda, Angola. 4 WOLCF international ambassadors, Megan God, Carlone Leach, Taylor Mui, and Sire Wilson, embarked on an enriching journey from July 19th to 28th. Their mission? To expand global awareness, cultivate leadership skills, and strengthen the cultural ties between the United States and Angola. The ambassadors engaged in a packed itinerary, including a vital courtesy visit to the U.S. Embassy in Luanda, where they learned about diplomatic relations and international service careers. They gained insight into Angola's governance with a tour of the national parliament and experienced the unifying power of sports through a basketball exchange with a professional athlete. A deep dive into history included learning the compelling story of Queen Nzinga Mband and visiting the Congo and Ndongo kingdoms. A particularly poignant moment was the visit to the Slavery Museum, which offered a sobering understanding of the transatlantic slave trade's impact. WOLCF founder-chairwoman Wanda Lockridge emphasized the program's goal of building bridges and empowering youth as global citizens, noting this as their 5th successful delegation. The foundation remains dedicated to providing transformative opportunities for underserved youth, equipping them with the confidence and experiences to thrive in an interconnected world. That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning round recap and a full call to action coming up right after this. Kazakhstan is leading an international push to save the vital Caspian Sea from a critical water level crisis. Institutional investors are making significant plays with International Business Machines Corporation, showing continued interest in the tech giant. Professional swimmers have secured a massive $4.6 million settlement with World Aquatics, paving the way for Olympic dreams. And the William O. Lockridge Community Foundation is empowering young leaders through an incredible cultural exchange program in Angola. That's your Legends Nexus update. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you in the next one.